much batteries do I got? Oh, lots. Biggie. All right, guys. Don't forget your sage. Apparently, and I didn't know this at the beginning of the year, had I seen this in the beginning of the year, it might have been a little more helpful to understand what might have happened this year. Okay, we're going to keep shit simple today because it's the new moon. So we're going to sage. If I get some fire. Oh, I got some fire. So please, hello. Please allow this sage to travel through all dimensions in time and space. To cleanse me, to cleanse everyone else of anything that no longer serves them. Allow it to penetrate and heal through all dimensions in time and space. How you sage. Oh, you know, there once was a time that I hated sage and I thought it was gross. So now when people say, ew, I think it stinks, I say, well, then it's working. And I don't care if you believe me or not, because I know it's working. So the abalone shell, just because it's part of what's going on right now, when you use the shell, it is believed that it'll actually put the water back, the water energy, the healing energy back into the room. That's why a lot of people will use your abalone shells to catch. However, I like to put something underneath because they have holes in them. So sometimes the ashes will come through the holes. Hello, hello. Oh, look at you guys. I hit a busy time for you, hey? So, I have been having some issues. Imagine that. So, and I'm sure everybody has their bumps and their issues and they wonder what's next and where should I go and what should I do and how do I get there and why aren't things more clear? I will pull, if you have to go, 4 cards. Nah, 3 is a good number. 3 cards. Maybe I'll do 2 cards per pull from the Soul Coaching deck. I don't know why I'm yelling. Okay, I love this deck. I think it's fantastic. I've been going through lots of shifts the last couple days. Apparently, the year of the snake is to get rid of shit that we don't need. So it's really funny that I see some beautiful angels on here. Sometimes we need to dig deep and get rid of the shit we don't need. Now, I was always panicking. Oh, I can't go back to work. I want to go back to work full time. I think it'd be helpful. I'm okay with full time. Then I was like, no, I can't do full time. It's awful. I can't do it. And then I thought about it. And I was like, it's going to close me off from my spiritual stuff. And nothing's ever going to happen again. And then I'm just going to be disconnected forever. I was going to be dramatic and throw my cards. But that would really suck to pick them up later. But then, after I release, because of course, I can talk about it now, I am bumped for my position. And the guy that did the bumping, well, we like him. So don't wish bad things on him. And you know what? Everything happens for a reason. I met a lot of wonderful, beautiful people. And I'm going back to a wonderful, beautiful roster and place and people. So you know what? There's a lot of wonderful people everywhere that I went. So I trust that whatever's meant to unfold will unfold. I really did enjoy the full-time, so I am kind of aiming towards some full-time for a little while. And that's the point of my story, is I was really scared, and if my roster changes, then I'm going to lose Tai Chi. And so I had some cries yesterday, and you're supposed to grieve, release the old. And that's what it means by release the old. Trust that whatever is coming in is, apparently the snake will clear out all the shit you no longer need. And the horse will help you prosper in what still remains, I think. I shared a post. So we're going to pull some cards, 1 to 3. I'm going to pull 2 cards each. And then if you guys are still here, hello, beautiful ladies. If you guys are still here, I can pull you an individual, okay? So let's do 2 and then 3. And we'll do these. I'll do like screenshots just so the replays get something too. I don't like, when you have to, you get all sad and you're like, oh shit, I missed it. But you know what? That's what these are for. These are for the guys that catch the replay, because everybody is important. And if you're guided to these things, then maybe you're struggling sometimes a little bit like I do. The point of my story, the bigger point of my story is all my spiritual shit, I was working full-time. I took my Reiki when I was working full-time at Pasqua on 4A Medicine. I started opening up when I was full-time at Wascana, 333536. I took my first angel class in 2000, so I started there 2006, so it was about 2007, 2008, I was introduced to Bonnie Bogner. I had my first angel thing, and I can't remember exactly where all the things went, but I remember I was called to do something bigger. And maybe I didn't suck as a nurse. And maybe I had to challenge myself. And I was told, you need to go do this and see that you can handle it. So physically, I'm not going to agree that I can handle it because it was hard work. But I loved the education. I loved learning. I was a very good nurse. My problem seems to be that I'm always in the middle of the two people that are fighting. So I was always having to help both sides of the team, which made me extra tired because I wasn't the one fighting and I was with, whatever. Oh, there's perception again with these damn phones. And the good news, I walked the dogs again today. That was fantastic. What was my point? Anyways, I thought, I'm going to lose all this spiritual stuff if I go back to work. You know what? I found the spiritual stuff when I was at Wascana. I kept going with the spiritual stuff when I was all full-time at Pasqua. Then I went, but as it progressed, I only went part-time about 9 years. No, shit. Anyways, palliative and home care, I've been part-time. So, in other words, this is me saying, I think I want full-time because, I don't know. I won't even get into the government. Mike says the liberal government made us house poor. Well, you know what? Things are way more expensive and our mortgage is like lots of money bi-weekly. So yeah, it doesn't hurt. All right. Looks like I found lots of people. Okay. So number 1, let's take some pictures for you guys. So get ready to screenshot if you're going to take a 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this is number 1 for those needing it. Healing, 27, and faith, number 20. I'll do it one by one so you can take a screenshot. So again, screenshot number 1. Screenshot number 1. And if you are called to these ones, please take the picture, because if I pull you a card and it says healing, I'm just going to point you back to this one, because sometimes you only need the 3, okay? Screenshot for this one. Healing is occurring. You're a natural healer. You're on the mend, and or situation is being resolved. Have faith that it is happening. Again, this is number 1. And if anything I say jumps out at you, please take that literal. Okay, and faith, 20. Did I just do that one? Oh, no. Okay, screenshot. And screenshot. My life is divinely guided. Yes, have faith, have faith, have faith that no matter what is going on, there is a reason. And if the door is closed, please trust that it's closed for a reason. And if it closes, say you get bumped out of a line that you thought was great, know that there's something better that's more aligned with you, and it doesn't have to be a bad thing. So number 2. So this is for number 2. Screenshot number 2's playfulness. Number 2's and success. Oh, I got a lot of these today too. Okay, where's our numbers? 47 and 38. 47. This is number 2, 47. 47. Success. Inner and outer success is coming your way. The gates of triumph are waiting to open deep and wide for you. Accept that you're already a winner, and even more victorious will expand. Even more victories will expand in your life. Hey, victorious can be it too. Okay, screenshot number 2. Oh, I got a jumping nerve. Hopefully you can still get that. And then number 18. Oh, no, sorry, 38. Again, anybody here, I will pull individual cards, but if you get the same cards that I'm pulling, which 9 times out of 10 happens, okay, this is still number 2. Allow your inner child to play. Enjoy yourself and have fun. Embrace your innocence. Playfulness is absolutely necessary for your health and well-being. It's important. It's as important as food you eat and the thoughts you think. If your responsibilities... and hard work have made this a low priority for you, it's time to have some fun. So screenshot and then screenshot. So another thing that can do, so sometimes when we look at life, we think, oh no, it's going to switch on me. My roster's going to change and I'm going to lose my Tai Chi. But I've been talking about wings on Tuesday, and looks like my new roster I might actually have. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it unfolds, but I'm just sharing it. My new roster might have Tuesdays off, so then I get to have wing Tuesdays with some girlfriends, and I haven't played like that in a long time. So maybe, you know what? Maybe that's exactly what it's opening for. Okay, this is number 3, people. Acceptance. Screenshot. Accept. Trust the process. Trust the process. Number 2, delight. Number 14. Okay, so this is number 14, delight, and number 2 is acceptance. So screenshot, this is the 3rd pile, okay? So I pulled piles 1, 2, and 3. And then screenshot here. And guys, if you got YouTube, I'm 4 people away from doing live videos on YouTube. So go like and subscribe. I can't believe I got 4 people away. And then I can do lives on YouTube, and because it's hard to upload onto YouTube. That's the only reason I don't use it all the time. Here you go. Clap your hands with joy and let your inner child play. Be silly or play hooky and take the day off. This isn't the time to buckle down and get to work. This is when you should be madcap and spontaneous. Have fun. Stop taking life so seriously. And the affirmation, I delight in everything in my world and divine joy fills me. All right, here we go. I'm going to switch you back over. Dun, 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 like my little hair out of my shower. My warm blanket from Costco. And my sweater from Costco. And my shirt. Any Temu haters out there? Okay, do we want the same deck or do we want a new deck for the cards pulling? So I'll give you a number. Okay. Instead of the soul coaching this way, you're not going to get a double card. Give me a number for those of you that are still here. Give me a number. You want number 1 or number 2? And I'll get them out. Give me a number. Post your 1 or number 2. And if for some reason your thing doesn't go through and you did come on the live, then I'll make sure that you get that number. Oh, hello. Number 1 or number 2? Number 1 or number 2? Okay, as you guys post your numbers, okay, I will do the numbers as I see the numbers. Okay? So number 2 is this deck. It's a new one. It's called Guidance from Gaia Oracle. Okay, so 2, I see Raylene. Let's do Raylene, number 1. I'm going to actually read from the book too, because it's a new deck to me, and Oh, I guess I can give you guys a screenshot. Let's see. Is there an affirmation? Oh, yeah, it's pretty long. Okay. You guys want a screenshot? Guidance of the flamingo. I allow myself to give and receive the warmth of physical touch. I know that's backwards, but with all the technology, you can do it. So this is for Raylene. Have you shut yourself off from feeling and expressing yourself completely? From being all you truly want to be? The flamingo comes to offer emotional validation, which is vital for personal growth. In a gorgeous suit of vibrant pink feathers, and the flamingo wears their heart on their sleeve and is proud of their sensitive side. The flamingo asks you to be more accepting and loving of yourself so you can receive from others. Be gentle with yourself. See your beauty and know your worth. Pretty sure, Raylene, you followed me all this time because that's been one of our key lessons. We are worthy of love. We are loved. We are worthy of love. And we are enough. The flamingo is here to expand your awareness of love in all its beautiful forms. Flamingos are social creatures by nature, living in a large flock, commonly mating for life and curating lifelong friends as well. The flamingo is with you today to invite you to open your heart more and be open to deeper love. Whether you are single or in a committed relationship, love is available to you in many profound ways. Can you extend a kind pat on the back or a warm hug to a loved one? Let others know they are loved through your actions and words. Express your loving self, and as you allow yourself to be who you are, you will be free of inner and outer projections, insecurities, and past pain. So the shadow side is self-indulgent, picky, and joyless. The illuminated side, soft, sensual, and loving. And to bring into alignment, get out and socialize and be open to receiving more love. So again, the most important part of this is I allow myself to give and receive the warmth of physical touch. Let's all say that 3 times for Raylene, and Raylene say that too. I allow myself to give and receive the warmth of physical touch. I allow myself to give and receive the warmth of physical touch. Okay, I'm going back to my 2s. Raylene was first. And you're welcome, you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for posting. Thank you for commenting. And my God, some of you guys have been here with me for the whole damn, how many years? Hey? Like, we've done this since 2000. When did I do the site? 2009? I remember it crashed first, whenever you were allowed to do business sites. It's been a long time, so thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Casey, you were next. You just said, I know you have a 2 down there. Okay, let's do it in order then. Melissa Chabot? Chabot? Garou? That sounds French, hey? I'm probably butchering it and I'm fucking sorry. So Melissa. What does Melissa need to know the most? These cards are super pretty. Guidance of the unicorn. I allow innocence and delight to lead me. That's your affirmation. We'll say it 3 times at the end of each card. Okay, guidance of the unicorn. Again, if it's something jumps out at you, hits you, triggers your heart, remember it's for you too. The unicorn, a mythical, mysterious, magical creature, has come today to support your journey with more imagination and wonder. The unicorn asks you to see more magic in the world by guiding you to view everything through the lens of an innocent child. You have become jaded or bored with an aspect of your life or a situation that no longer brings passion or joy. The unicorn reminds you to look for a miracle in it. If you feel like nothing is going your way, call on the unicorn to open your eyes to the enchanting parts of life and reveal joy where there seems to be none. Even if you're sitting outside and you're sitting in the darkness and it's just you, all you want to do is bitch and complain, take a breath. Release it. Open your eyes. Listen to the trees. Look at the sky. Look at your favorite view. My God, I love this frost on all the grass. I am so grateful that we can frickin' be outside today, November 21st, and it's not freezing our ass off. It's not minus 52. We're actually able to go. I actually went for a walk. And I took the 3 dogs. That's why my hip is getting annoying. Sitting on my floor. So see what you can, if you can focus on the joy and whatever the moment is, maybe there's something that needs to shift. And sometimes we do have to cry. Sometimes we've got to let go of shit that we think is totally magical and totally awesome because, well, that was never in our life before. And if we wouldn't have taken a risk to buy that gong, it wouldn't be in our lives now. So just think, maybe it's time to reset, reboot, let go of everything and say, okay, what wants to stay? And even with me, I'm switching jobs again. I thought I'm going to keep this part-time forever. And my Cairo says, yeah. He says, you're a nurse. He says, you can freaking work casual anywhere you want forever if you wanted to. And he said, you focus on some of your retirement stuff now. He says, and then if you don't want to work, you don't have to work. But you can work if you want to work. I also realized that if you hold a job that you hate, can you imagine if you're setting yourself up for a life so if your life told you were never enough? I actually picked a career that says I'm never enough. So I'm going to delete that. I'm going to clear, cancel, delete, because a lot of places that I've worked, it's never enough. However, the last 3 months have been fantastic and it was always enough. And, I got some healing there, so I'm hoping, that healing is going to continuously forward. And it doesn't matter what everybody else thinks. If they think you're not enough, that doesn't matter. What matters is, what do you think of yourself? The unicorn is imaginative, playful, and energetic spirit who wants to get in touch with the creative flow of the energy that comes with being fully alive. Chances are you've abandoned some parts of yourself and your inner child is begging for more attention and acknowledgement. Take some time to connect with the youthful aspects of yourself and the parts that are free of responsibilities, worry, and are comfortable in the moment. This enchanted guide of Gaia is a symbol of the magical potential within you and the manifestation of your dreams. I saw a post today that says, the universe is not on a budget. Ask for more. I like that. Access these powers. That doesn't make English sense. Access these powers is by embracing, it should say to access these powers is by embracing your whole self. So the shadow side, it says, I gotta rotate, guys. There we go. Get the support you need. If you need a back support, get it. Don't sacrifice yourself. Don't sacrifice yourself, period. So the shadow side is mysterious, bored, and jaded. The illuminated side is expressive, creative, and imaginative. To bring into alignment, do something creative that you loved to do as a child. Okay, so the affirmation for Melissa. Sorry if I called you Megan. I got a Megan coming to my head really strong. So 3 affirmations. Let's say it with her and Melissa say it. I allow innocence and delight to lead me. I allow innocence and light to lead me. I allow innocence and light to lead me. Suzanne, you're up. I just did that one. So the unicorn was on the top, but I only shook it once. Okay. Susan is like a big, cuddly panda. Guidance of the panda. I balance all emotions in my life. I desire to feel it all. The number is 48. Have you been going with the flow, letting things slide to avoid conflict or controversy? The panda is here to help you balance an unfair situation or unresolved issue. It is time to get to the bottom of things. Look at the areas of your life where you have been allowing things to slide with... Sorry, I know, Susan. I love when you can't make this shit up. Oh, God, you're getting shit today. Look at the areas of your life where you've been allowing things to slide without digging in to find the root of the problem. The panda reminds you that thinking you don't have a choice is indeed a choice. Free yourself from feeling stuck or trapped in life's circumstances by visualizing all the layers of the situation. Instead of overthinking, drop from your head into your heart. Let this emotional validation happen within yourself so that you have a base of understanding and inner strength from which to move forward. The panda, as your spirit guide, advises you to bring balance into everything by taking time for solitude. Can you be alone in silence? Just sitting with yourself and your thoughts. Practicing mindfulness by meditating, focusing on gratitude and positive thoughts, and being gentle with yourself utilizes all aspects of the panda's support system. Tap into the panda's energy when you want more harmony in your inner and outer self. See, a lot of this stuff I think you do already, but I felt like there was a message in the beginning there. So the shadow side is indiscreet, scrutinizing, impractical. The illuminated side is friendly, compassionate, caring. And to bring into alignment, tell a loved one you are grateful for them. With nothing else after. Don't say, I'm grateful for you, but boy, you pissed me off. Just period. I am grateful for you. Okay, and the affirmation 3 times. I balance all emotions in my life. I desire to feel it all, but we're going to add, I desire to feel it all with grace and ease. I balance all emotions in my life. I desire to feel it all with grace and ease. Because leaving it at the end of that, no, that's way too dangerous in my world. I balance all emotions in my life. I desire to feel it all with grace and ease. Okay, let's move you guys over again. Boom, boom, boom. Of course, you should see how much is around it. Got my lotion bottle and my candles. I was like, Stacy, why don't you start with your back here? I was like, I don't want to. I want to mix it up. So what happened? Because I didn't listen, I get a pain in my ass and I had to shake you guys up. Is that the worst case scenario? That's okay. So even if you make different choices, maybe I wouldn't have had to move. Keeps you awake, keeps you alive. Oh, this is for the next one. Casey flew out of the deck. Guidance of the sloth. I conserve my energy and put myself first. Okay, number 2. This is for Casey. Where's the numbers? Oh. Conservation, humility, and self-love. The sloth enters your awareness when it's time to focus more on yourself than others. Perhaps you've been overworking, ruminating, overextending yourself to the point of exhaustion. The sloth comes into your life to remind you of the importance of rest, relaxation, and conservation of your energy. Not only for the sake of rebalancing, but also for self-care and self-love. Although you've looked pretty damn amazing. So if you are doing some of that already, maybe this is just permission to slow the hell down, relax, and a validation and a high five to enjoy your life. This spirit animal brings the message that you need to focus more on the things that matter in life and that are important to you. Just as the sloth spends hours in the trees, spending more intentional time in contemplation and meditation will help you feel more balanced and content. Furthermore, the sloth spirit animal is one of pure honesty and integrity, and they're so cute. It is appreciative of all good things in life, whether they are big or small. Gathering wisdom and life force from Mother Nature, sloth offers the knowledge of being one with Gaia. This gentle animal only takes what it needs to survive. It is grounded in intuition and heart versus ego and control. Pay attention to the any imbalances in your life right now where you are trying to control or force an outcome. I learned that too yesterday. Call on your inner sloth energy to relax more into the flow of life when you need more balance of energy, thought, and emotion. So, and sometimes we think we don't want to change because we love everything the way it is. And then we realize if we let things change when they're supposed to change and shift, we realize that the new opportunity can actually assist in other areas of our lives. For example, the job I have right now is much harder on my back. And because I'm moving into retirement, I sure as hell don't want to pooch that before I move into retirement. So it'd be nicer to have something that's a little less physical and more, there's going to be a lot more steps. But again, everything has its place. Call on your inner sloth energy to relax more into the flow of life when you need more balance of energy, thought, and emotion. So the shadow side is lazy, indecisive, and self-sacrificing. Illuminated side is patient, kind, and self-caring. I like these cards that always go like, if it's one side, it's you're being lazy, and then the opposite is, oh, but you need more self-care. So you go, you know what, you guys, I'm not going to read the shadow side anymore, because if you're following me, we have enough shadow side to give ourselves shit all the time. So we're always going to gravitate to that. So we're going to gravitate to the positive, because I like the positive, because I need to know that I've done nothing wrong, that I'm still moving forward, that even if I do lose my Tai Chi, something else, like my friend started Zumbas on Monday, so I was like, oh God, maybe I can do Zumbas if my days off change. So whatever's going to happen in the future, and who knows, maybe I'll be back on my part-time and that'll be just perfect. So I'm just, trust the universe that whatever's going to happen is going to happen. We might have to rent out a room. Anyway, or do 3 sound baths every 2 weeks, but everything will work out. I trust the process. And every time I try to not trust the process, that's usually when I'm just getting in my own way, because everything always works out. My reading was off the charts, and I'm like, well, that doesn't look like it's bad. It looks like it's fantastic. It's like new beginnings. Everything's great. Trust the process. So to bring into alignment, meditate, breathe, or take a quiet walk with Mother Nature. So the sloth's affirmation, if you guys want to join me with Casey, I'm going to say it 3 times. I conserve my energy and put myself first. Deep breath. I conserve my energy and put myself first. I conserve my energy. I love when you guys do the little hearts. You see it like flying. Whee! I love hearts. Send me hearts. And if you send them later, I don't see them. I conserve my energy and put myself first. So just remember, it is not selfish to put yourself first. It is not selfish to put yourself first. Because if you just think of a freaking plant. If your plant doesn't get food or water, what's going to happen? Or sun, what's going to happen? It's going to die. So whether you're the plant that is going to let go, thanks for the hearts. Whether it's the plant, it makes me know that you're real, you know? if you're a plant that's going to do seeds, and you think of the trees in October, right? They lose all their leaves and they start again and they reboot. So whatever metaphor you want to use, you can be the pot that's, that you need to fill that jug with water. Whatever it is, you need to replenish yourself, whether it's rest or good food or exercise. You have to fill your cup, or you cannot share with anybody else. What's going to happen when I finish this? I have to fill it up in order to drink again. So it's not selfish to look after yourself. It's not selfish. I thank you for all the hearts. It's you guys making me happy. It's not selfish to say, send me some love, because it makes you happy and you can continue to give, and it fills your cup, so then it helps you fill and help everybody else. Oh, you guys are going crazy. You make me so happy. I really didn't expect to see so many. Thank you. Okay. Anna Banana, you said 3. Okay, so you picked 3, so I'm going to pick one for Anna Banana, because I know Anna wants one. And I think Anna for the 1, 2, and 3, I think 1 was appropriate too. Did I catch everybody? So I got Melissa, I got Susan, I got Casey, Anna Banana. Oh, sorry, it resets. Thanks, guys. The 1 must be for me. I just joined when you said 2. Okay, so Jody, I'll get you a 2. Anybody else that has just joined, give me a number 1 or number 2. Nobody picked number 1. That was the Angels Doreen. So obviously this guy wanted to work. Okay, so we will pick the next one for Anna. What does Anna need to know? I'll keep going with 2. She says 3. Oh, unless that was for the other stuff. Maybe that was for the first 1, 2, and 3 cards. But it makes me laugh because, sometimes you'll say, hey, do you want purple or pink? I want orange. That wasn't in the option, so what's happening? All right, what does Anna Banana need to know? What the hell is this? An octopus. Oh, very appropriate. And just because I'm not saying it, thank you so much for the hearts. I love it, love it, love it, love it. So this is for Anna Banana, Guidance of the Octopus. Oh, this one's deep, guys, if this one hits ya. I forgive those who have hurt me, letting go of my pain. Sometimes we hold on to shit because we don't know what to do with it. And when you let go of it, you think that they're going to get away with it. Or that they're not in the wrong or something, It's not true. If you forgive, you're letting yourself free. Are you trying to squeeze yourself into relationships and other situations that no longer feel good? Chances are you've outgrown aspects of your life, and the octopus comes to help you break free into the next level of your life. Detach yourself, 1 tentacle at a time, from things, people, and situations that have been drawing from you, and pull your energy back in. I love all the hearts to make me smile. The octopus spirit animal represents forgiveness. Use this opportunity to notice where you're harboring ill will toward another or yourself, and practice accepting what happened by realizing. So big time. So I'll share something personal. So with my infertility thing, I always thought it was my fault because I didn't wait till marriage. And when I was growing up, it was you wait till marriage or God will curse you. So of course, somewhere on my level, I thought that maybe I shared too many things before I was married, and I blame myself for not being able to have kids. Well, I love that when my gynae says, I think you need to let yourself off the hook. It was really nice that somebody else had finally said it. Practice accepting what happened by realizing it has made you stronger and more resilient. So this is not for everybody, but I had 2 younger sisters, and after I was molested and raped, I thought because that had happened to me, I was able to save future kids from that happening because I was trying to teach them what I didn't know. I didn't know I was allowed to say no. So going forward, of course, I preach that you are allowed to say no. If you're uncomfortable, you don't do it. If you go into a class and they say you have to do this, you say, fuck you, I do. You are allowed to say no. No matter what situation you are in, you are allowed to say no. And you know what? I'm not saying be aggressive and, hell yeah, be aggressive. It has something to violate yourself. Just protect yourself and walk away. For the most part, a lot of the attacks are usually just words. So, me shoot from and me just send love. See, just sending love and love and love. Forgiveness is not saying what happened was okay. It is realizing the energetics that connect you to the past, the energetic tease. What the fuck? It is releasing the energy. Oh, I was trying to make it one. Oh, that's very funny. I was trying to make it one word. I don't know why I thought I saw a dash. It is, okay, I'll start again. Forgiveness is not saying what happened is okay. It is releasing the energetic ties that connect you to the past. The octopus invites you to release the weight and pain caused by the heaviness of others' actions. See, and then you get yourself into a situation where everybody's sending you love and it just makes you happy. Furthermore, you need to forgive yourself. Anna Banana, you might have acted in a way that caused harm to others, or maybe you have regrets about choices you have made, or even to yourself. The octopus, as a spirit animal, will empower you to forgive yourself and live a more guilt-free life. And also to remember to listen to yourself. Take a moment to listen to yourself. What is it that you truly want? What is it that you truly want heard? Do you want to just rest and you want to feel okay? I remember every time I'd have a sleep, I'd be, get the fuck out of bed, you sleep your life away. And you know what? I ended up being an evening night worker. And yeah, I'm going back to evenings again. But you know what? I was tired all the time and I was going to bed at 8 p.m. So what the fuck is the difference? If I'm working evenings and I'm not available and I'm available in the afternoon, then what is the difference if I'm working all day and I sleep all evening? There's no difference. Well, now it makes me want to... Okay, so the shadow side, I said I wasn't going to share it. But the shadow side says clingy, anxiously attached, and resentful. So again, releasing the things that pissed you off. And that's okay to be pissed off because we all have to find shit we're angry at. Anything. And you write that down on a piece of paper and you express those things. The illuminated side, intelligence, engaged, productive. So to bring into alignment, reach out to a person with whom you have been in conflict or at odds and reconcile. Forgive yourself and forgive them. Now, I don't strongly agree with this one because some of our deep hurts, we can't go to those people because they're not going to be receptive, especially in the world we're in right now where everybody's triggered. I'm assuming that if you guys are following me, then, you know that's said by innocence, and you're still sending me love. So, write a letter, okay? And don't give it to them because I need you to write a letter back to yourself. Because sometimes if you go to forgive somebody, they don't give a shit. They don't think they did anything wrong. Sometimes they're in this world of denial where they just figure they're allowed to be assholes to everybody. And when I say they're an asshole, then maybe they're just not adding up to the expectation that I have put on them. So maybe they're actually really not an asshole, depending on the situation, obviously. And it depends on what kind of expectations I'm having on other people, right? Because not everybody has to like me, and maybe some people don't like me, but I don't have to care, right? There's that one guy that was out there, he says, the magic is, he says, you're never going to let anybody like you. Or not everybody's going to like you. But guess what? You don't have to care. And you can make them regret that they didn't. Enjoy your life. Okay, the affirmation for Anna. And for yourselves. Say it with me 3 times. I forgive those who have hurt me, letting go of my pain. I forgive those who have hurt me, letting go of my pain. I forgive those who have hurt me, letting go of my pain. And I embrace all the healing life can give. This one must be for me. I just joined. Okay, so we're at Jody. Jody, if you're still here, I'm going to pull you a card. What does Jody need? Oh, unicorn. Should we pull her another one, or should I make her rewind back to the unicorn? Let's pull her another. Pop top one. Guidance of the whale. So unicorn, Jody, if you want, rewind back to see if you can find the unicorn. I think I can't remember. Raylene, I think? I don't remember. Oh, maybe I better give it to you anyway. What did I do with it? Oh, it's gone. Okay, it's gone. Never mind. Okay, the guidance of the whale for Jody. I am guided by my heart's desires. I sing my song with ease. And the number is 11. Hey, wait a second. I think I've told you about sound quite a few times. So, man, see? You can't make this shit up. This is not... I think you've wanted to... Oh, Reiki, I think. The whale is the messenger of the heart coming to you for deeper awareness of your own heart's language. The whale reminds you that you don't have to know everything, nor is it necessary. Being connected and in touch with your emotions is sacred, and it is enough. Allow yourself to be more fully present in the moment and feel the feelings that want to be addressed. There is wisdom in self-awareness. And the whale's spirit energy is inviting you to embrace your own wisdom to discern truth from illusion. Facing discomforts head on, the wise whale is one of the most ancient animals on the planet and can live the longest, which means it knows how to stay calm in the chaos and take the higher road. Amen to that. The whale's graceful guidance leads you to choose your own way. Separate from the choices of those around you. You will find your fulfillment and purpose by honoring the song and voice within your own heart. Your path and strength lie in your individuality and ability to do things in your own unique way. This is an important time for you to trust and have more faith in your heart's desires. This will lead you to your destiny. Focused, purpose-driven, deeply compassionate. To bring into alignment, sing your favorite song out loud. Let it lead you through the day. Shake it up, shake it up. Okay, and the affirmation, if you guys want to join me for Jody. I am guided by my heart's desires. I sing my song with ease. I am guided by my heart's desires. I sing my song with ease. I am guided by my heart's desires. I sing my song with ease. You're welcome. I see a hi Jody, but I don't see a Jody. Oh, Jody. Duh, I just said it. I joined because Raylene is here. Missed the beginning. Megan, you did already. I was going to say, pick a number 1 or 2. Oh, she told you. Sorry, I'm just catching up. Candace, if you're still here, I need a number 1 or number 2. Okay, Megan. Let's get Megan. I'm going to mix up the cards again. Okay, number 2. What does Megan need, this guy? Oh, you guys are like, I'm so grateful they're actually giving you different cards. 23, Guidance of the Shark. I am confident and stand proud in my power. Oh, thank you for the hearts again. Nice. So 23. The shark gets a bad reputation for being angry, aggressive, and domineering, but it is mostly just misunderstood. The shark has a deep compassion. I just said this just a little while ago, is the expectations we put on everybody else. Sometimes if they're being assholes, maybe they're not really being an asshole. Maybe my counselor said once, I said, I just don't want to be a bitch. He says, what do you consider a bitch? He said, somebody that's looking after themselves, somebody that's taken, a path and doing what they want to do and honoring their purpose. And I'm like, oh, and he was listing all these good qualities. And I went, he says, is that what you consider a bitch? I'm like, oh, maybe. Maybe I want to be a bitch. I want to be a nice bitch, though. Okay, the shark has a deep compassion and connection to all life with respect and dignity for itself and others. This guide of Gaia comes to you today to let you know that the misunderstandings you feel from others are because you aren't taking time to understand yourself. Aspects of your situation and life need more fine-tuning and self-awareness. Be honest with yourself about what you want and why you want it. It is so what's coming to my mind right now is when I left my real bad relationships, I was alone for like 4 years because I had to destroy everything that I knew, everything that, obviously it wasn't everything, but for relationships and the ones I was attracting, I had to change those things in my head. I had to change what I expected other people to be. And it took me 4 years, and I wrote this letter. And on this letter, I put, okay, let's get fucking real here, because there's a lot of dummies coming. I had a guy that was obsessed with my feet, and he was oh my God, just because he liked my toes. It was confusing. Anyway, so I wrote down a list on the things that I must have and the things that I guess I can live with this side. And on the one side, I actually said someone who will walk spiritually with me. Now, at that time, I actually went to church every Sunday. So why the hell didn't I put, I want a Roman Catholic person? Well, thank God. That's stuck in their way. Like, there's so many things I could have said. I didn't say that, though. What I wrote on there is, I want somebody that will walk spiritually with me. Now, Mike doesn't believe what I believe, but he believes in me. So, and that is what you need in any kind of relationship, any kind of partnership, even friendships. If people can't support you and pump you up because they're too scared on if you succeed, they won't, just let them go. And I let God just take people out of my life because I was like, well, when they go, they go. They're supposed to go. And then if I find out later, there's always reasons why. So I just trust the process and know it's not personal. Be honest with yourself about what you want and why you want it. Is it inspired by the ego? A need for more control, power, attention, or money? Or is it influenced by your heart and spirit? A chance to expand into more love, joy, and peace. Align your actions with your intentions, and you will have the confidence and integrity to reach the true power you are looking for. You've drawn Gaia Helper today to remind you that your ancestors are with you and supporting you energetically along your journey. They are proud of you for how far you've come and urge you to have more confidence in your own personal power. So the shadow side, destructive, manipulative, narcissistic. The illuminated side is captivating, full of integrity, and fearless. To bring yourself into alignment, identify what you want and why you want it, and take guided action. And sometimes if you're empathic, and I don't know if you are, but if you are, sometimes it gets in the way of, we pick up other people's shit and we think it's our own, and it's really not. Like even thoughts of ourselves sometimes. Sometimes they can be very mean to ourselves. And if you're around really bad people, sometimes you start owning those feelings towards yourself, and it's an awful situation. So that's why you're always supposed to listen to your guidance, get the fuck out if you need to, and make those decisions based on, and not on fear, because, I mean, you don't want people chasing you out and bullying you out, right? But if one door closes, there's always a door that opens. Did I lose my spot? Maybe that's what you needed to hear. Must have been it. I said it and everything else went pfft. Done. Okay. Affirmations for Megan or Megan. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong, Miss Winkler. I am confident and stand proud in my power. I am confident and stand proud in my power. I am confident and stand proud in my power. And power doesn't always have to be vocal. Power can be if you know you're going into a situation where you can't control narcissists or people that aren't very nice. You just hold your space and just remember, just angels keep, one of my friends said, I try not to focus on protection because then sometimes it attracts things you need protection from. And I'm like, you know what? That could be totally true. But if you're feeling attacked or you need to feel, whatever, just know that you're surrounded by ancestors, angels, and, get that protection, or spray yourself with the sprays, or smudge yourself, or again, listen to your guidance, because maybe there's something better that can better support you. I know people say, "I'll leave your job and start your own business." You know what? That's a lot of effing work. And if that's what you want to do, fuck, power to you. Right on. Go for it. But there's a lot of shit behind the scenes that also, what I love is I love knowing I have a guaranteed roster. I love knowing that I don't have to deal with all the accounting bullshit. I love knowing that I can go to work and I can go home and day is done. I can stop the clock and I can just, day is done. I don't have to advertise. I don't have to do videos. I don't have to do any of this. And then that way, when I'm doing a video, it's totally just me giving my time to you because I want to. So there. Candy Bells is next, I believe. Did she pick two? Okay, I'm going to go forward here. You're welcome. Michael Corley, no renting. What the fuck did I say? Why are you here? I thought you were at work, Mr. Corley. No renting what? What the fuck is he talking about? Thank you for the card. I have to get going. Okay, I think we caught up. Just Candy Bells, and Candy Bells chose number 2. Thanks, guys. Okay, number 2 for Candace. Yeah, you're right, Candace. This is a pretty good deck. What is Candace? Oh my god. Okay, this one flew out. Guidance of the Jellyfish. I love when I know a little bit about you guys and then I read the card. And I laugh because I was like, fuck, you can't make this shit up. Spirit is not ignoring you. Okay, and I can do this, but when I see it myself, sometimes I don't see it. Okay, this is a beautiful jellyfish. I just saw a post too that a jellyfish, not all jellyfish, some jellyfishes can actually restart their life over and over and over. I'm not exactly sure how that works, so don't quote me. So, number 15 for Candace. Guidance of the Jellyfish. I let go of control and ease my way forward. I go with the flow of life and trust the unfolding. That is very, very deep, I think. Okay, transparency, shape-shifting, simplicity. There is most likely a simpler way to go about things. The jellyfish is here to show you a more intentional approach to situations that have been causing you frustration and stress. And thank you more for the hearts. Allow yourself to shine from the inside out, which means assessing your inner strengths, talents, and gifts to resolve issues, flowing into a more effortless outcome. The jellyfish relies on the ocean's waves and currents to take them to food sources, and this isn't always a straightforward or easy path. So they are the ultimate symbol of flexibility. As their soft, simple approach to life keeps them from harm, you too can accept your sensitive side to bring you into a calmer state of being. Fucking man, eh? There is transparency and childlike innocence to the jellyfish demeanor. Oh, and just to add to that, I know Candace is my sister, and she actually wanted to express herself. And I did notice. So I invited her to a sound bath because I had a couple spots, and she said she graciously accepted. And she came over, she goes, I thought I would like some extra time with my sister. And I'm like, yeah, and I like that too. So it was nice. And I noticed, and just honoring yourself, because sometimes we think we're not needed or not wanted somewhere. And usually that's all in our own fucking head. That has no truth regarding what's going on. Maybe the other people are just so effing busy and they've got their phones vibrating off the stupid hook that, sometimes they put it off to the side and they just need a little rest. Usually our issues are only the issues that we have in our heart. And sometimes they just need some healing and attention because maybe we haven't always felt loved. But that's our responsibility, right? You can't put that on other people because how the hell are they going to know unless you tell them? There is a transparency and childlike innocence to the jellyfish demeanor. And they can sting too if you step on them. People have to pee on your foot. Though they can sting... Oh, it was the next sentence. Not the pee on your foot. Though they can sting predators, they are generally easygoing. They go with the flow and don't let much get to them. And this is the guidance for you to adopt into your own life today. Let things be as they are instead of how you think they should be. And if you are in an uncomfortable situation, float into new territory by tapping into your sensitive outer and inner self. So the shadow side, misleading, suspicious, superficial. Illuminated side, authentic, balanced, and efficient. And to bring into alignment, be a minimalist for a day. Simplify your daily routine, eliminate clutter, and streamline your energy. So the affirmations for Candace, and if you guys want to say them 3 times with me. I let go of control and ease my way forward. I go with the flow of life and trust the unfolding. Breathe that one in. I let go of control and ease my way forward. I go with the flow of life and I trust the unfolding. Breathe it into every cell. I let go of control and ease my way forward. I go with the flow of life and I trust the unfolding. Trust the process, trust the process, trust the process. Oh, oh, no rent. Oh, I forgot I said that. If I can't get another job, I rent a room. Oh, no renting. Okay. Thanks, Candace, for knowing. No way. I said renting. Doesn't that mean money? Actually, he's kiboshed that every time I've said it. But I kiboshed him too. When we first bought our house, his mom's like, so which room do I get? And I'm like, your kid wants 12 kids. I mean, we didn't end up having any, but it was great. We didn't let her move in, and she actually moved to Kelowna and enjoyed the rest of the remaining of her life. And she had a very good, very nice, respectable ending. So, yeah, thanks. Is that the Gaia deck? Yes. Where's the box? Where's the box? So this is the deck. It was a new one. Guidance from the Oracle Air. Here, I'll twist it around so you guys can take a picture. Nobody chose the other deck. That's funny. Yeah, that's the other deck. Okay, did everybody get one? I think everybody that I can see here got one. Okay, I don't know what time it is, but I think I'm going to go have myself something to eat. Thank you for being here. I really enjoyed it. And I'm glad you guys got your cards and everybody was able to have one. If you're catching the replay, you're probably not this far. If you're catching the replay, I did pull cards in the beginning. Or if you're just getting on, well, you won't be just getting on if I shut you down. Okay, guys. Love. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for asking for cards. Without you guys actually needing some love back, I would have no purpose to come on to Facebook. And again, if interesting, You're welcome. If interested, like and subscribe the YouTube channel. That's weird saying that. I got 46 subscribers. I need 4 more to do live videos on YouTube. I think I'm taking that from Catherine, from my cat, because she she started. I'm like, I've never asked anybody to like and subscribe. I've got a bunch of weird videos on there, and usually they're just those moments in the car, or those moments that Spirit wants to talk. So anyway, if guided, thank you for your support. Thank you for your love, and have a fantastic day. And I will keep you posted to how my life unravels. I'm sure it'll be great.